Okay, guys, found a few charts this weekend that I think deserve to be looked at for the coming week as far as trading ideas go. NAV right here, Navistar, has done a nice job bouncing off this 20 area. Matter of fact, after gapping down to 20 here, it went up to 30 in a couple days, hit 30 again, and now it's kind of bouncing between 20 and probably, 26, something like that. Definitely in a range here. And I'd rather be a buyer after it falling this far this quickly. If it can get down to 20, I'd rather be a buyer than a seller down there. It's going to be due for a bounce, and it's done really well for people that have bought it around 20. It's done really well. 20 to 25, what is that? 25% move? A lot of times in a week or less. So that's what I'm going to be doing, is looking for an entry near 20. I'm not just going to blindly buy it, but if it gives me a decent intraday setup, in the 20 area this week, I'll certainly be watching it for our members in the chat room, and if I see an entry, I'll mention the idea. Another one, NSC, Norfolk Southern Railroad. Nice bounce back in June off this area, and again, it's come pretty far pretty quickly to get there. Okay, so this is just on Bounce Watch. I'll be watching this for a bounce play setup for our chat room members on Monday or any day this week, but I definitely, it's interesting here for a potential long, provided I get a good intraday setup. NIHD, I really like this chart. Now keep in mind, it's kind of on breakout watch. It is not, it may never break out. Something that has a great setup doesn't mean it's ever going to fulfill it, right? No matter what you're looking for. But I like this spike right here. I don't have exact numbers here, but to a little bit over 8. And then a long base. It gapped down the next day, but really held. Look at the volume on that gap down, but really held this area, okay, the 6 area. And then you had another big volume spike right up to that 8 area again, and it's putting in a beautiful flag right now. I actually initiated a swing trade. I took a small position on Friday, right around 780, okay. I took it small enough that if this rolls back over, I won't get hurt. But I'm looking to see if I can't build a position and then add big on a breakout. Okay, so right now I just started really small, but love this flag and the fact that on big volume it's hit this 8 area a couple times, boom, boom, and then the flag. So this one is poised to possibly run to what was recent. Sorry about that. That's supposed to be a straight line. What was recent support back in when I say recent, back in June. It had nice support around 10 when it lost that. I wouldn't be surprised to see a quick run to 10 if it can break to the upside out of this flag. So there's 3 charts right there. I'm going to talk about a couple others I have on watch. And the ones I'm getting ready to talk about are more looking for day trades this week than the ones I just showed you. These, the 3 I just showed you are potential trades anytime this week for maybe even for swing trades. Now, the ones that I'm getting ready to show you are just day trade ideas. Toll Brothers, TOL Home Builder. These have had a big move, but now, what is that, 4, 5, 6 days down in a row. That is on Bounce Watch for Monday. Again, only if I get an intraday chart setup and, the market's with me. So this isn't something that I'm just saying, hey, blindly buy this on Monday morning, it's going to bounce. It all depends on what happens as the morning and the trading day unfolds. First Solar. It's really been running into the 200-day and having problems, but First Solar, FSLR, pretty nice 2-day volume move here, and then kind of an inside day on Friday. This one, if it trades in a narrow range for a couple hours or so and then breaks to the upside, you'll probably get a nice long trade. So that's really all I'm looking for. I don't look at First Solar and think I'm going to buy it at the open on Monday. It really depends how it trades. But if it can trade in a narrow range for at least 30 minutes, preferably a few hours, and then start lighting up the new highs ticker, in the late morning or afternoon, if you have that on watch, you can be one of the first in it as it breaks the high of the day. And then as it starts scrolling on the new highs ticker, other people will pile in, and you can sell to them. So that's kind of the only scenario that I'm looking for in First Solar. MDRX, huge move. Now, I'm not going to chase this on Monday morning, but this one, 21 million shares and a big breakout. This one has to go on any trader's list for an intraday setup on Monday. And then a low-priced stem cell is kind of interesting, STEM. Big volume on Thursday and an inside day on Friday. Kind of the same deal as First Solar. FSLR, like I just talked about. If STEM can trade in a narrow range and then break its early high, start lighting up the new high sticker, it's always nice to be to have it on a chart, and you can be one of the first ones in as it breaks, and hopefully sell to people that drive the price up on the newfound excitement on Monday or whatever day that could happen. So stocks like this with recent big volume moves, and then they start trading inside the previous day's range, always good to have on a chart somewhere. It doesn't cost you anything to put that symbol on a chart, and then as the trading day is unfolding on Monday, you might be one of the first to spot the beginning of a passionate move on Monday. So, all right, looking at my one other one to talk about, BHI, and this is kind of a quiet one, but BHI had this big move, and now is 2 weeks in a row down to the 200-day, a little bit of a bottoming tail on Friday. So this one's just on long watch, again, only if I get a low risk intraday setup. And everything I've just said is contingent upon the market not falling apart either. If the market's tanking or whatever, we don't try to go long against that. So you got to take it on a case by case and hour by hour basis. But I'm not going to babble any further. There's some hopefully some decent ideas for you to have on your watch list for Monday. All right, have a good day.